a little quick trick for everyone at home and Clifton's. Let's have some fun. We're going to mix up the cards and give it a couple cuts. What we're going to do is we're going to go across the cards like so, and the audience would tell me when to stop, but because there is an audience right now, we'll just do it like this. They say stop, let's just say here, and the card is selected. I'll let it be peeked by the audience. Hopefully you can see it, yes? Okay, I'll leave it right there, and we'll toss it back, we'll say about here inside the pack. And we'll mix it on up, and cut and shuffle the cards. And I'll give it a quick shuffle like so, just to make sure it's extra lost in the pack. Now, I usually use one cut. I usually use one cut. It looks like so, to be able to find it. I believe I got one card. And if this was your card, would this be amazing? Be pretty... I would hope it's pretty amazing. I believe this is your card. It was the 4 of spades, yes? Oh, I'm not getting a response off that. Oh, dang. I thought it... Oh, no. You know what I have to do? I have to actually give it a rub along my sleeve right here. And I can actually change it, hopefully, into your card, the 10 of spades. Lovely. And it's funny, if you just give it another rub, it actually changes back into that 4. A little bit of fun. But you know what's even more amazing is... Oh, hold on. It's actually... I actually had one card since the beginning inside my pocket right over here. And believe it or not, it was your 10 of spades right here. Hope you're having a wonderful one. My name is Dan Perez, and hope you have a good one. So today we'll be covering my ideas on a quick little bar trick. And there's some new little ideas I kind of implemented to make it for a quick little trick you can do at the bar, and it's just pretty fascinating. So without further ado, let's get into it. Yes. We have a shuffled pack. Starts out shuffled, and the spectator, you actually cut the cards, and you can put a card on the table, and it creates for a lot of gags. This will be a prediction, guarded, whatever. Card selected, and it's peeked. You always show it twice to spectators if they're at the bar because they're drinking and they don't remember. And then you can do the, what was it? Brad Christian's, I credit him for it. Maybe it's not his move, but it just looks so cool. Just dribbling the cards, a cascade, so you can get a easy break right here, and then you can do whatever cut you want to control to the top. Let's just say a double lift, cutting, make a small cut, and then cutting at the break so the card is on top. Okay. So we cut the cards to the top and say, it'd be amazing if this was your card. And you can make whatever gag you want, building it up for when it fails. And you say, yeah, you drink enough and this 6 of hearts will start to look like your card. And it's a great gag. Now in the meanwhile you're doing this, you get a break below the selection right here. And you can reveal it's not the card, and you laugh. And you're repositioning it so it's right there, and you can have a release, like a release of tension. Okay, it wasn't your card. There's still a break right there, and there's still a selection on top. And you let the release happen, everyone's laughing. It would have been amazing. So now you're turning this random card on top of a selection, the King of Hearts, which is now a double. And you say, but if you can give it a little rub on your sleeve, you can maybe, you can look towards yourself, and then flash that it turns into the King of Hearts, their selection. And because there was such minimal movement, you just rubbed it, it just appears that you just rubbed it, and it turns into your selection. That's pretty amazing. And you're also in a great position to do my double technique, my double lift technique. We turn it face down on the pack. I described it in an earlier video, but I'll briefly describe it here. It's one of the first jam sessions too. So we put the card face down on there. We do some gesture. That was amazing as a relaxing gesture. And as we do that, we pull, and it's extended so there's a retention of vision right here. We then use our fingers to pull that card back onto the pack, leaving the random card right here. So in action, yeah, there's your card. That's the King of Hearts. And then you say, wasn't that cool? And we can take this card, and now it's changed. Very subtle, and you can't even see it. I fooled myself with it. It's a great, great little move. So we've done it, and then we've done the move. Wasn't that cool? And you say, but if I just give it a rub right here or another rub, it turns back into that random card. And so now it's a anti-magical gag, and then it's still amazing because it changed it again. Take this card, and we're going to do a move that was published. I'm not sure where it comes from, but Billy Goodwin showed it to me. Billy Goodwin can credit it. But it's a palm. We're going to do a palm in this case. I'm going to take this card, riffle off, and then put it in the center of the pack. And so it's right here. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be palming a card as we go to push this card inside. It looks like this. First, second, third, fourth fingers come towards the card to push it in. And practice so you do not end up taking two cards with it. You adjust and you find where I applied too much pressure. So you adjust so you can just come off with these fingers. Maybe it's a more adept touch. Maybe it's more upper along these parts of the flange that you can push off that card singly. Like so. So we push off that card as we push it in. And sometimes you'll still get that double, but it's broken off like this, so you can actually just palm it as you square everything together. So even if there was a straggler of the double or a second card, you can square everything up. So again, what we're doing, selection is on top. Pushing forward, pushing the card in, and we successfully palm the card. And when you're palming the card, when you're pushing forward on it, it's being held between your pinky flange right here and the part of the thumb right here. And you can use the deck to cover that or create a fairness to it. So it looks like this. Card's palm. Don't create windows, you don't want that. You have the cards being held right here naturally, so it gives a nature to it. So you can relax. The audience won't suspect a palm. Unless you're putting too much tension into it and you're nervous about it. So anyways, we then say, oh yeah, but since the very beginning I had a little prediction. You could just say you had a little prediction. You're patting yourself right here, showing your hand subtly empty, and then you toss the whole packet. This is a Gene Hugard, Fred Browie technique in their book, Expert Card Technique. You just toss the entire pack, save the palm card towards the free hand. And it's in transit motion, so like so, as you go, your hand goes to the pocket and then produces that palm card you had in your palm very slowly. And do not produce it like this because they'll think it's a palm card. But if you hold it on the edge, little tip, they don't think it's palm card, and then show it to the table, and you're amazing. So one last time, grab the card. There we go. We go forward to palm the card. So forward to palm the card, push this card in. Okay, hold on to it. I had another card somewhere, and I'm flashing so you could be able to keep up with it. And don't worry if it's not totally square, you're coming off a little bit. People aren't suspecting it, and you can tilt it downwards to adjust for angles. You don't have to too much, but I swear I had it. And the misdirection's here. I swear I had a prediction. Go to your pocket, back pocket, jacket pocket, whatever, and then adjust and pull out the palm card very slowly, and you can show very cleanly. You wouldn't want to have a pack card in your hand. It makes it more fair to show this innocent image, a beautiful display of you going to your hand that was shown to be empty, made natural by the fact that you were holding cards like this and your other hand was empty. So there we go. So toss the cards, go to your pocket, produce the card. I had one card in my pocket. Just seemed that innocent fairness, just one card. And I believe it was yours. So it got to appear and disappear multiple times, and the crowds go wild. Simple little card trick, but it gets a lot of mileage. Anyways, I'm Dan. This is a quick little bar trick. It doesn't have an actual name. And I hope you have a good one.